Hey guys, it's Nigel here with another video. Today I have actually a client testimonial for you today. So a bit of backstory on this client. His name is Rich. He is from Louisiana, United States. He owns a cereal brand called Enjoy Ceres. We've been working with him since March of 2022. And before we started working with him, he actually didn't make a single sale. So we helped him with market testing, optimizing his website. But long story short, now it's almost the end of September. Rich has found, he's moving on to different ventures. Doesn't believe in the product. Just moving on to different things. So we recorded a offboarding call where you can see how his experience was, how he liked our company, and if he would do it again. So here is that interview. Boom. What sold you on buying our service in the first place? What made you want to work with us?
You were very, individual and put a good focus on. It did not feel very corporate. You had clearly an understanding of the space, even when we first met. Consumer brands, and that's very important. So, the approach to individuality and the background knowledge of consumer.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, man.
Sure.
Um, and then, while working with us, what made you happiest about working with our company?
You were consistently transparent and patient, especially patient, being that the startup growing pains. A lot of people don't want to do that or deal with that. I completely understand that you would have been like, "Fuck you guys," but you didn't, and I appreciate that, and that's something that is virtuous.
Of course, yeah. Well, I mean, it was a blast, and things happen, but it was super fun, and I would do it all over again if I could.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
yeah. What has exceeded your expectations since working with us, if anything?
Your your consistency in terms of suggesting ways to improve.
Mm-hmm.
We never stopped trying, and that was important.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is important. I think if we would have fixed the site and also just had the money to put into marketing, we would have really seen some big results.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, got to believe in the product in order for it to work in the first place, right?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
100%. And let's see, on a scale of 1 to 10, Rich, how likely would you be to recommend our product or service to others?
10. I've recommended you to a couple people so far, but they haven't been consumer. Not sure if they ever followed up, but yeah,
Mm,
definitely recommend you as much as I can.
nice. If there's one word you could use to describe your experience with us, what would it be and why?
Um, hmm, One word, I guess that would be developmental.
Mm,
As weird as that would be, but
mm,
I learned a lot about ads, and I
mm,
learned a lot about the consistent changing engine that is Google. So I feel like I got my own sort of SEO course
nice.
throughout this
That's
process.
awesome. Yeah, I'm glad. And all that stuff will trickle over into other ventures of your life as well. And so that information is key. What about our business surprised you the most?
Um, I think the speed in which you worked, every if we ever needed anything done or ever needed changes, it was done fairly instantly,
Mm,
which was wonderful. So I'm a big like fix it immediately type of individual, and you guys have them as well.
hmm. Awesome. Last question. What made you choose our service over anything else you could have done, right? You could have gone for Facebook or Amazon, but you chose us. Why is that?
In the first days, no question, it was the commission based type model. We earn only if you earn, which is definitely going to become more popular in the startup world. I hope.
100%.
We had a guy in California that worked with my co-founder, extremely successful. Had I mean, definitely was going to do a lot for us as a brand, but was not worth the price tag in my opinion. Maybe looking back, um, and you guys being performance based, obviously that means that we have to do work that we ultimately were not able to do in some cases. But it's a huge appeal and very rare, and it means a lot for early stage companies that can't just waste capital.
Yeah, 100%. And, our biggest goal was we weren't too concerned with, money per se. I mean, that is important, but at the end of the day, that's not what we're really looking for. We're looking to help business owners, right? And we want to establish a long-term connection. That is like the most important part about business, in my opinion, is establishing those connections, right? So
Right.
that's kind of the whole reason why we did the pay on performance model, is because we wanted to eliminate as much risk as possible, right? So I mean, it takes a lot of gears in motion for it to actually be successful. Ads is it's like 30% of the actual battle. The product and the customer journey takes up the meat and
Right.
potatoes. But yeah, I mean, Rich, that's really all I had to ask you. I appreciate you answering truthfully. Um, all right, guys, that is the end of the interview. If you enjoyed what you saw, please give it a like. And if you think you need Google Ads or SEO help, schedule a short 15-minute call with me in the description below. I guarantee that you will find immense value in this initial meeting. If you book a meeting with me, my team and I will actually make you a full website, SEO, and PPC audit. So we will do a full brand audit for you guys on Google, see what you're missing, see what you have right, and just can provide a ton of value for you. But without further ado, I'll leave the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.